Hey, this is Mark and Sandy. We're back in motion again on the back roads of Ohio, down in the country. So come right along with us. Pure maple syrup, that's a bargain. So we thought we'd check it out, just see if it's for real.
Yeah, it's like a little side street, a country road off the beaten path. Been kind of our theme lately, hasn't it? Back roads.
Yeah, back roads.
Oh, look at this farm.
It's pretty out there, though. I like the way that there's so much water out there, I bet you. Yep. Diving board. Nice little farm here. Nice and neat, nice and clean. I haven't seen any animals out today though. It's a little chilly out.
Well, that would be appropriate, right?
We're getting close. Nice little here.
Oh, man. Nice country out this way.
It's pretty out here. I didn't expect this much of a hill. This is a pretty big deep. Dipping the road. It's a wild ride in the wilderness.
Yeah. 1.25 miles.
It just said 1 mile. So we'll see if it's the place. Now we're going back up that hill. This is pretty here. Good log cabin, babe. This is what I was wondering, but that looks like somebody's house.
Well, it's been a long time since I've gotten like maple syrup, you know, at a farm or something like that.
Yeah, from an actual maple syrup place.
Mm-hmm.
Oasis Community Home, whatever that is. Before we're going right now.
This might be where the Earth actually ends.
This is
right here.
I know. I was like, ah!
All those Flat Earth Society people, right here. This is the edge.
We're going.
Oh, no.
Nope, stop sign. All right, we'll have to stop sign. I haven't seen anything. I don't know if we went a mile or not. Look at the pretty black rooster or chicken, whatever that is. He's big.
Look at that dog.
Ooh, he's a smart doggy. Hi, puppy. Hey, Mr. Sheepdog.
Sheepdog?
Yeah, very smart.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud. Hi. How are you, little buddy? Watch your lines, honey. They could be vaulted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, sweet puppy.
You allowed to say hi? He's looking around like, I'm not allowed to go up to that fence. My dad says I can't.
Well, he also, like I said, that's voltage. So he's probably got a thing on. See ya, puppy. We would have pet you. It's better to stay safe, though, hon. Very pretty.
There he goes.
Big orange arrow on it. And for some reason, I'm hearing.
Uh-oh.
It's like, where are we going? I don't even know if Stone Creek's where we're supposed to be going. It never said a thing, but they're all the same color signs, so maybe that's a sign. I don't know. We're gonna find out in a minute.
We're gonna find that damn maple. I want some maple syrup.
Yeah, after all this,
Maple candy too.
need to find out.
You know what? It might be like off season now. They just left the sign out there.
Well, I thought it was right around this time of the year because we were just down in Amish country. Remember they had all the brand new maple and the leaves and stuff? So
Sure is a pretty drive though.
Still right out there. Was this it here? This is Stony Creek Farm, so I don't know if this was it or not. It doesn't have any signs. But it looks like this is where it would have been.
Yeah.
Because there's parking there and they probably sell pumpkins and different things. So I would say, yeah, because there was an orange sign up there on the hill that matched it. So that's probably where it was at. But we've probably just, it's too late in the season and I don't want to drive up somebody's driveway.
Yeah. False advertisement. You have a sign out there. Well,
They
you know what?
enticed us to drive down here. But it was still pretty. We got to meet a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Got ourselves an old-time cemetery in the middle of somebody's yard.
Yeah, that looks like it probably goes back to the Civil War.
I mean, there's some old ones in there for sure.
Yeah.
Can't even see the dates on some of them. I'd like to live out here and have a pond. Like everybody's got these nice little lakes in their yard, you know?
Oh, I can smell the smell of wood burning.
Yeah, somebody's doing something with some wood. Look at that house back there already. Don't they got water? Look at this. Couldn't you just imagine our house right there, babe? Now this would be a beautiful area to live. Very quiet. That little dark line at the end of the tree line there is actually a creek. And then it's coming into somebody's yard where they have a bridge to go over to get into their driveway. Very nice. See, here's the creek. Came that fast. It was like a curve. If you can see it back there. Unless you want to turn around. That's nice. They got an actual bridge to go over to their house. Bet this cost a pretty penny, huh? Where in the heck did he come from out in the country?
He's delivering bricks and stuff.
Oh, he's the ones that kind of build these bridges that we're talking about here.
Now, you said you know which way you're going, right?
That way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just follow the road. We'll find our way back. I know this is this will get us to where we're going. We also have GPS. I'm just refusing to use GPS right now because all roads lead to somewhere. And this road is going to lead us home. Look, there's a log cabin. See, we're in the country.
Those roads that lead you to somewhere, a lot of times when I was younger, took me to places I didn't want to go.
Well, I think this...
Another word for getting lost.
I think we're going to be just fine.
It's a nice day for a road trip.
It's beautiful, yeah. Except it is cold outside. Don't let the sunshine fool you. Yeah, but it's still, I mean, ooh, look at water.
April 2nd.
Ooh, we missed the water. Oh, sorry, folks. There was a river down there, I promise. It was just so pretty, and I just got sidetracked. Look, there's a light ahead, hon. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Taking a left here. That does look familiar.
We're gonna find out what town we're in a second. It's not Seville, is it?
No, we're on the other side of Seville. This is like going from West Salem area. This looks very familiar for me, and I want to tell you that you're going to be taking a left here.
Ooh, fresh coffee and beans.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind.
Cute little vintage place over there. It's called Elise's. I think it says on it. Elise's Pieces. Huh. But this is a cute little thing here, and we are going to be turning left to go home. I know where I'm at now. So
Tiny little town.
Yeah, very tiny. What was the reason why you didn't want to go in there?
It could be like terribly. One of my triggers, you know, when I went into the
for your
last week when
allergies.
I made the video on the antique store.
Yeah.
It was a cool store, but even with the mask on, the mold or the must or whatever it was.
Yeah, just the smell of old, that old smell in the antique stores, I can imagine, yeah. And they don't smell it. You know,
what is it that creates the smell, though? I mean, it's something that triggers my allergies, that's for sure. And if you have allergies, allergy sufferers know there's certain places you can't venture into, like an old building or antique
stores, things like that, yeah, because you just immediately it just closes your acidophils.
Esophagus?
I can never remember the word. It's in your lungs. It's called I can't pronounce it, but you guys know what it is if you're an allergy sufferer. But this is where I was going to get marked too. So this is Route 83 and Route 77 right here. We're going to stay on 83. It's going to take us right down through Lodi, and then we're going to come up the back way of Medina, because we're in Medina County as we speak right now. I don't want you to go on 77. There's no reason. This is where the, whatchamacallit right there is. The Lodi thingy. What was that called again? The Lodi outlet mall? Yeah. Which, it looks like it's still in business down there. Because I see cars.
Maybe we should go check it out.
We can, if you want to. That's where you turn the light up there. We are in Lodi, where I used to live many years ago. Kind of country area. And we are going to head down into the Lodi outlet mall over here. Just to see what's happening and see how busy they are, or what's closed and what's not. So if you want to go in motion with us, follow along. It used to say Lodi Outlet Mall on it, I believe. So we'll find out though. This is a little bit like the Aurora Market. Aurora, is that what it's called? Aurora Farms. Kind of the same setup where you have all the Abercrombie and Finch and the Gap and American Eagle and all those type of things. And it looks like a little old train station the way they did this one. I thought it was really neat.
Are these really discount stores, or just stores they put on the highway? You call it discount.
I can't say they're discounts, but they do a lot of sales. For instance, right there, 50 to 70% off right here at Aeropostale. But they used to have a train here in the middle. Oh, they still got the train track. And you used to be able to, I rode this train. I took my kids here when they were little. I used to bring them here, and we would get on the train, and it took you around the whole place. It was really cute because you hear the little ding, 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 and the tracks come down right there. You get that little piece that comes down just like a real railroad track. But I don't see the train, so I don't know if it's running or if it hasn't ran in years. The tracks are very rusty.
Yeah, it looks desolate.
Yeah. And just so you can kind of tell, like there's Eddie Bauer and stuff. There's not many surviving left in here. Could it be from COVID? I don't know. Again, the last time I was here was 2014. It was pretty busy when we were here all the time. I mean, this parking lot would be full. You can never find a spot to park. So this is pretty desolate.
You think it has to do with it being Friday? I mean,
no, this didn't matter. You couldn't come through here for nothing and get a parking spot. So
I don't see any particular store I want to rush into.
No. Polo, Ralph Lauren doesn't even look like it's open anymore. Eddie Bauer Outlet. They used to have the food station in here too. I think maybe that would be about the only thing that's open possibly.
People are kind of like rushing towards something.
Yeah, you have this little section right here. It seems like it's got the most in it. You got Famous Footwear down there. But each little alleyway is just store after store after store. And it was very beautiful to come here and walk around. And you know, it was just fun. The kids enjoyed it. It was colorful. They had all kinds of candy stores and different things in here. So I can't say I would recommend it to come here now, but if you're just looking for something to do on a sunny day and just want to get out, take a gander and see if there is anything still open here, because right now it doesn't look like a whole lot.
We're just taking video of places we don't recommend you going to.
We're trying to find the fun places.
Is that a good description for a video?
You don't want to come here.
Don't bother coming here.
So this is actually Lodi Square. It's not very big. Smaller than Medina Square. But they have their hardware store right here.
They all have a hardware store.
Yep. And then here's your little peddler store. We were in there.
There's a coffee joint.
And there's a coffee joint. We've been in there. We got coffee from there before. I like the store.
Oh, smells like coffee.
You like coffee, coffee, coffee. That's what it said. I'm going to do a small. Okay.
I'm going to do a medium.
It's nice to say that now, small, medium, or large, instead of grande and venti.
I know. Can
whatever.
people come in and they say that, and I'm like, Remind me what that is again. All I know is the tall is the smallest one, and that doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly.
That's $4.35. Do you need cream with that?
I'm gonna put, if you have them, you can put it on the side. I don't put a lot of cream in mine. I do it as I have pants that would match that perfect.
Looks
Do you
like
like it? Because I'll
something.
buy it.
Looks like something Jackie Onassis would wear
So is that a bad thing?
from the 50s or something.
I mean, could you see me wearing that with my, I have capris that color, this color, and I also have long pants that color. With a white shirt or something. I think it's pretty. Just something about it attractive. Look at that devil fork thing in the back. What the heck is that? It can't be a rake. what is that?
Yeah. It's a rake. It's got to be.
For what? What would you rake up with that? Is it maybe you pick up hay?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a hay thing, I'll bet you. A hay fork? I can see that. That's pretty wicked.
Old school tool.
Yeah, looks like a giant claw.
Chicken feet.
And stuff on them.
Cool little trees.
Mm-hmm. We saw something like that in another one.
Kind of looks like Southwest, you know, something like that.
Reminds me of that clay, those models we used to
And
make.
then you see a little drum here. Maybe it is.
Okay.
Like
I'm not old, I'm vintage.
yeah, so it's a hallway with their own little compartments or their own little rooms. Mm-hmm.
You used to plug it in and it percolated
yeah.
your coffee right there on the table. Remember those? These were made for the little waffles. What do you call those? It's a real thin dough, and you would grease these, and then you would dip it in it, and then stick it in the grease, like the elephant ears.
Oh yeah.
We used to have those back there for
Is
sharpening.
that what this is? A meat grinder?
This one looks. This is a
That thing from Pink Floyd.
cherry pitter. So you put the cherry in there and breaks it up. But that's for shoes. And then you got all your little vices, leveler.
All these old
hatchets,
tools and stuff were like,
awesome with the niches in them.
whoever owned them like took superior
Oh, of
you know,
course.
care of them. I mean, they're all like rubbed down, oiled and everything like that, like showpieces.
Well,
Look at that.
shoes and stuff.
This is a planer. This is a plane.
Oh,
wood.
yeah, for the wood. Yeah, because there's the grinders to sharpen your knives. Remember the yardsticks?
How
Did you ever have one? Did your dad ever have one? My dad did. You unfold
Oh
them?
yeah. Oh yeah. So where did the shoes come in? They were playing this?
The thingy.
Oh.
Those are the other ones, the little hand ones. That's what we need for those
Oh,
doors
yeah.
in Royalton.
Yeah.
We would have had one of those
Yeah.
nice.
Look how clean. Guy took really good care of them.
Yes, definitely.
How much you want for something like that? $20.
That ain't bad.
No.
What if it still
Yeah, we
works?
could have used this a couple of times on some of our projects. This thing looks interesting. What
Looks
do we
like
got
for
here?
bullets.
Hollow auger.
There's an auger. That's for making an auger holes. You know, like when they do those real big ones that dig like posts in the ground, and the thing goes like this into the ground to make the hole, the auger, to turn it. Isn't that right?
I think you're making something up.
No, when they're digging the holes and stuff, the auger turns. We'll have to look up the word, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm confusing it with it, but I think that's. Look at you got your sun and your moon mirrors.
That's primitive, that's for sure. Look at this.
Wow,
Look at that.
it's like an arrowhead almost.
Oh, look at that. murder hornet house. Beehive.
What's a hornet nest, yeah?
All I ever think of now is murder
Oh,
hornets.
look at this, honey. Wow, I like that. That reminds me of water and the ocean and the beach, you know?
Patrick Nagel.
Are those giant antenna of the bug blown up?
Where? Yeah. These are actually
Look like antenna blown up, like off of an some kind of insect.
parrot horns. What? Disney. Coffee yet. Don't make me kill you. Don't you like that creaky sound? Oh.
We had a board like that in our house, remember? In in Broadview. So we got the carpet. And even then, if you stepped on it, right?
Can't sneak up on anybody.
Oh, remember? That's too weird looking.
A little confused.
Yeah. Jacket with the elf?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
That was the original logo.
For the Browns?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I forget his name now.
Huh. They have them in a lot of areas.
Steelers.
What?
How dare they? Hidden Mickey.
Disney original, it says. No tail. A Disney original. It's only $7.50.
Yeah. I never seen this R2-D2 before. Oh, it's like a beanbag.
She asked me how I get it all done. Coffee and wine, sweetheart. Coffee and wine.
That Keanu Reeves?
I don't know. Viggo Mortensen from
Yes, she does. She is AARP.
Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
And the water I was drinking. No, I gotta go.
2 weekends in a row, he's in an antique shop.
Yeah, but you're with me now.
Yeah,
This is my old stopping ground. This is where I used to live in Lodi here, and I feel like I haven't left. The store's really nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we interview, if you don't mind being on camera, and then we just a little video spoof of where we were for the day and who we talked to, and
That is really neat. What a neat thing. Thank you.
Oh, that was our visit to
cool books and hot coffee.
very nice place.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Coffee's really good.
Second Look Books and Brews. Isn't that cool? That's the name of the company right there. Second Look Books and Brews. I like their artwork. They did a nice job. It's really neat when you finally get to see those things from the past.
And there were a lot of nice stuff in there, a lot of cool items.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the thing that I'm always looking for is when I was in college, there was a store like that selling Walt Disney production cells that they sell from
yes,
the actual
yes.
films. Not cells that they make now, because a lot of times they make reproductions. This was I think it was from it was one of the Seven Dwarfs, and it was an actual production cell. And this was before they became hugely popular. This was like in '81 or so. And I remember I didn't have any money being in college, so I couldn't buy it, you know. And then lo and behold, like a year or two later, they just became huge. And now I don't even know if you can even find them now.
Probably not, because when they get huge, people start looking for them, and then you don't find
Yeah.
them. But we did find a Mickey in there.
And then they
said
started.
it was an original, but
Then they started selling the production ones where they were duplicating them, and people were like, "Oh, I got a Disney production cell." But it's like, if they don't realize it though, but they weren't actually the ones used in the movie, and that's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So maybe one day when we're walking through a antique shop and it's like, whoa, there it is.
Yeah, we never know. We'll find that Disney person who just wants to give up their collection, or if somebody passed away and the kids don't want the collection, they put it out and everything. Just like we found somebody there who had a collection with old music memorabilia, a lot of stuff on the Beatles and on Kiss and things like that. So yeah, you never know what you're going to find. That's the fun of it. And this one didn't smell that bad. I was really surprised.
You're right.
It did not smell like a major, like when you walk into an antique store, you cannot handle it. And this, I didn't have an issue. My nose feels good. People were pleasant. It was really nice to take our time and walk through. So I enjoyed it.
Very
Another
nice
beautiful
visit.
day.
Continue on with the road trip. Hi, I just wanted to mention in closing that if you like our videos, please subscribe. We've got a lot more videos coming down the road. See you real soon.